We'll be seeing about the introduction to TpSynergy.com platform in this presentation. So this is the introduction to TpSynergy.com. So be any company, like whether it is any manufacturing or any distribution company, so they will definitely have the transactions like where orders are issued, either purchase orders or sales orders. So if it is your company, then you'll have your customers and you'll have your suppliers. So generally the transactions, business transaction that goes around these parties, the trading partners it's called, is mainly the orders, shipments and invoices. So the life cycle of it, if you look at it, so you will have some negotiation with the suppliers, identify the suitable suppliers and then place the orders with them. And it doesn't stop there. So once the order is placed, so the supplier may have some feedback on those orders. They may want to communicate certain changes that are required in the order or certain changes in the delivery schedules, etc. So this kind of correspondence and communication goes back and forth in this process. And once the suppliers are ready to ship the product, they are going to inform you about the shipments on the way, and the buyer need to make some preparations, probably prepare for the receiving of the goods, etc. And then once the goods are received, so the buying organization communicates to the suppliers back saying that the goods are received, or if there are any issues on the receipts, then they have to inform them that there are some issues. And once the goods are received, so the suppliers are going to create invoices for the goods that's sold. And so buyers need to get that invoices, and then they have to update the status saying that this invoice has been paid, or there is some disputes on the invoice, there is some discrepancies, or there is some delay and in the payment and all that. So all this kind of day-to-day process, the business transaction, there are a lot of communications that goes back and forth between you and your trading partners, either your customers or suppliers. So you communicate and you tell them this is what's happening, and they do the communication back, and it goes on like that. And also similarly, if you got any distributed location of inventory, so for example, if you got inventory warehouses at various locations, so then it may not be even maintained by people of your organization, it may be maintained by some third party people, and they need to communicate regarding the current status, what are the changes that's going on and all that. So this is again communication going back and forth between parties. So if you look at the traditional way of communications, how this business transactions or business communications are done, it's mostly by emails today, and also data sent in Excel format as email attachments. So people enter the data in Excel format and send it as email attachments, or they make phone calls or personal meetings. So these are the traditional ways how the communication between your customers and suppliers might be working today on the various business processes. And the problems with this traditional way of communications is that many times the purchase orders that were sent through the email may not have reached the suppliers, or the suppliers feedback on delivery time, terms like date, quantity and price may not reach you in time, and you are not aware when the goods are getting shipped, or where they are right now, when they are expected to reach your docks. Similarly, you are not able to keep your customers informed of their order status, and you don't have visibility to the current inventory position at various locations, and the invoices are getting lost or not paid in time. And when the buyer or customer support executive, the particular person who deals with the customer or supplier, goes on vacation, and he or she did not keep his colleagues informed fully, so there is some communication gap could be happening on this. So these are the various problems that currently happens with the traditional way of communications. And let's see how TpSynergy.com helps to improve the overall process by reducing all these communication lapses. So basically all the business transactions what we saw earlier are either created in the platform itself or sent through the TpSynergy.com platform. So if the transactions are created in your own ERP system or your own accounting system, it is passed through the TpSynergy.com platform, so that one common platform has all the information. Both buyers and sellers see the same information and update in real time, because TpSynergy.com is a web-based or cloud-based application that is available 24/7 from anywhere in the world to whoever has got access to the particular information. And so all the users in the same organization can see what's going on. For example, so the vice president of a material management may not be in all the email communications between suppliers, but he wants to know what's going on. So if there is a collaboration platform that is common, he can log in and look at the status of various purchase orders or purchasing processes that are currently going on in his department. So the access is to the platform is from any web browser or through mobile app or iPhone or Android, and also the real-time notifications. So the collaboration platform will generate notification based on business rules, which we'll be seeing in the next slide. And so basically the business processes that are covered in the platform are order management process, where buyers and sellers are working on order terms, price, quantity, and reach and acceptance. And shipments and receipts, where the supplier creates advance shipment notifications and buyers update the receipt statuses. So invoicing, seller creates invoices and buyer updates the payment status. And inventory, various warehouse managers update inventory stock position for various items. So the common feature offered by the process is that in addition to the common access to all the parties through the browser, other features are like business rules based alert. So the system can generate alerts based on business rules. For example, if the supplier has not responded for a long time, then it may want to generate automation alert to the supplier informing that it's outstanding. Or if a shipment was scheduled to reach about a week back, it has not reached yet, it can generate exceptions. And the system provides a dashboard for high level overview of the complete process of various business processes going on in the system, and a graphical presentation of data. And the system has got audit logging, where all the transactions in the platform are audited and can be viewed to track or who made the changes or when the changes were made. So these are most of the features. So overall we have seen that the platform can help to automate the communications or provide a common platform to record all these communications or the business transactions. So we'll be seeing about the details of how to use the system, how to get started in the next lesson.